Welcome back to How Jesus Saves video series. This is video number 4. Today we're going to be studying how our records are stored in heaven. This is an illustration I use throughout the videos, so let's take a look at it. So we have books. Each one of us has a unique book of our life. It has all the things that we have done in our life. So we are judged out of our own book, our own personal life story. Our personal life story book is faithfully recorded live with every thought and action and deed as they happen. Now there's another book that people are familiar with. It's called the Book of Life. This Book of Life is sealed up with 7 seals. Now God the Father wrote the Book of Life before he created any of us or the world. So the Book of Life accurately documents everyone's personal life story, but the interesting thing is that God wrote this before we were even created. So this was from the foundation of the earth. So the Book of Life was written by God the Father from the foundation of the earth. But our life story, we have our own unique book, and it records everything that we do in our life. So where are our records stored? It says, "Behold, my witness of my life's events is in heaven, and my record is on high in heaven." We find that in Job 16, verse 19. Now here are some quotes from the Bible that are pertinent. First one is from Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 14. And it says, "I will repay them," and this is God talking, "I will repay them according to their deeds and the works of their hands." In Hosea chapter 7, verse 2, it says, "But they do not realize that I, God, remember all their evil deeds." And finally, the last text I've added here, there's a lot more, but I've just added 3. It's found in John 3:20. It says, Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their evil deeds will be exposed. People want to do things where they won't be caught. Now this is a picture here, part of a picture that we're going to be using throughout our video series. You can see it starts off over here at the Garden of Eden, 4014, that's where I think it started. Then we have BC, the year 0, and then AD. And I've got our current date that I'm recording this. So what's going to happen in the near future? Well, the Great Tribulation is going to happen, and the Great Tribulation lasts 1,335 days. And at the end of that time period, Jesus returns in the clouds to collect his children to take them to heaven. And we will spend 1,000 years, that's a millennium, in heaven, and God has various activities for us there. And at the end of the 1,000 years will be the great white throne judgment. And at the great white throne judgment, it's called the second resurrection. And it's actually a resurrection to eternal death, because those that are resurrected during that period will be lost. Over here in Revelation 20, verses 11 to 12, it says, "And I saw a great white throne, and him," that's Jesus, "who sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them." So when he resurrects the dead, there will be no place for them to hide. "And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, before Jesus, and the books of their life were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of these things which were written in the books according to their works." So we are judged out of our books that recorded our life. We are not judged out of the book of life. So Revelation 20 verses 12 and 13, it says, "And the lost dead were judged according to their works that they did during their life, by the things, their deeds, which were written in their personal books." So the sea gave up the lost dead, and dead and Hades, Hades is really the grave, delivered up the lost dead. And they were judged, each one, according to their personal works, their personal book. So what are our takeaway points? At the second resurrection, at the end of the 1,000-year millennium, Jesus resurrects all the lost sinners of all the ages. God has faithfully recorded every deeds, both good and evil deeds, every thought in our own personal life book. So God doesn't miss anything. It's all recorded there. Everyone will be rewarded by Jesus according to our recorded deeds in our own personal life book.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I've heard them sing, he paid the price and Jesus bore it all. I've heard them sing, I'm coming home, and heed the master's call. I've heard them sing the modern songs and songs of long ago. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound, is the sweetest song I know. Amazing grace, so sweet the sound, oh how sweet is the sound. No sweeter sound, sweeter sound in this life could be found. Heard about the Savior's blood, washed as white as snow. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound, is the sweetest song I know. It was the song my mother sang in sweet and humble voice. Like music from the world above, it made my soul rejoice. Its soothing words and melodies like the rippling waters flow. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound, is the sweetest song I know. Amazing grace, so sweet the sound, oh how sweet is the sound. Sweetest song in this life could be found. Heard about the Savior's blood, washed as white as snow. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound, is the sweetest song I know. Amazing grace, so sweet the sound, oh how sweet is the sound. Sweetest song in this life could be found. Heard about the Savior salt with white as snow. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound is the sweetest song I know. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound is the sweetest song I know. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound is the sweetest song I know. But amazing grace, so sweet the sound is the sweetest song I know. The sweetest, most wonderful